Hello, I'm Nancy, and this is how we make a blizzard. Okay, so many are asking, how? How, Nancy? How are blizzards formed? Well, this is going to be an easy to do, step by step, to explain it to all you. Alright, so first of all, in Alaska or Antarctica, where snow usually tends to form, we have the cold ground that may have some liquid and water in it. On top is just the water from rain or such, because it usually is raining before the actual snow. Alright, so here, in order to show you all how this is done, I'm going to add a scoop of Insta snow. So this is, let's call this rain, you know, that word from the clouds. Okay, and now heats air, and as it comes, it creates snow. And as you see, the snow grows. You may add some more. So every time snow falls as snowflakes, it just adds more and more. And then with a gust of wind, let's say there's a little people here. Okay, this will be this is going to be a city. So usually from higher angles, the snow is pushed by wind. And then there is a little mini blizzard. And then with a long hit of wind, it falls, and as it falls, this creates a blizzard. And as the heat of the air keeps pushing, it creates a rolling pattern. And then before you know it, there is a blizzard just circling and flying from side to side. And usually the ground doesn't actually move. It's just the top that was the snowflakes and the heat, and it just continues.
Hello, I am Clancy, and I'm back here showing you how tornadoes are formed. When the water from the storm cloud hits the heat suddenly reacts, and the moisture from the storm cloud turns into circular motion, creating the look of a tornado. And as it moves, it grows with speed and volume, destroying everything in its path. It's Japan! We're going to hit Japan! As the heat rises, things are destroyed, and the tornado becomes massive, and it gets bigger and kills Japan. And as it moves on from Japan, it slows down like a person who has lost all its energy. And the tornado is done. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nancy. Okay, so I'm going to be describing about tsunamis. So first of all, there will be two plates, and as one collides with the other, it goes over. A force comes from here, and it goes up. And as it goes up, it creates a disturbance up here. So I'm going to show you how this works. We filled it up 1/3, and now we're going to add some blue food dye. Alright, let's see. We mix it together. Can you see that? Yes. And after that, we're going to fill the rest up with alcohol. Okay, so this smells. So as the disturbance comes, the force keeps getting larger and larger from the actual plates. So then the wave starts moving. This worked better before, but yes. And then as it keeps going, it starts with just a little bit of a force. Can you see it? So as it's laid horizontally, you can see just how it works. It works better with clear alcohol, but you may still see the bubbles as the pattern moves. Violent, and the more force and energy it comes. So as it continues through Alaska or Japan, and as it gets started and it hits something, it gets power. There's still so much force, it starts spilling like this. And as you can see, it goes forward. And can you see the waves? As the waves keeps hitting poor Japan, Alaska, until suddenly the force dies out. And as the force dies out, we're left with soaked and slightly drunk Alaska and Japan. Very devastating thing. It's no joke. And it really does happen. And it all begins with a slight collision from the tectonic plate.
Hi, I'm Clancy. We are in the kitchen, as you can tell. And Today I am going to show you how heat waves are formed. I am going to put boiling water, which represents the humidity, and I am going to put it over the heat. A heat wave is formed. A hot air mass is stationary over a region, and when the humidity and the dry air clash, it's really deadly because it becomes worse than it actually is, and it creates a heat wave. Okay, there we go. That's a heat wave. Heat, the dry heat, and combining it with the water, this makes the heat wave. There we go. And that is how a heat wave is formed.
Earthquakes. They are formed when two tectonic plates collide with each other, slide past each other, or collide at all, which I just said. But yes, you know what I mean. When there's a mega thrust, which is when they pushed underneath. This creates the biggest earthquakes, which are the ones that have been in Japan, Indonesia, and such. So many people say that you can tell when an earthquake's coming by the way an animal reacts. This animal looks very relaxed, and we don't think there's much of an earthquake. But we may be wrong. Magnitude 1, a little tremor that barely anyone feels. No biggie. Magnitude 2, a few people indoors who are lying still on a top floor feel tiny bits of movement. Number 3, many people indoors feel movement. Hanging objects swing backwards and forwards. Number 4, most people indoors feel movement, windows rattle and parked cars rock. Number 5, nearly everyone feels movement. People wake, trees shake, dishes break. Number 6, everyone feels movement. Walking is hard. Plaster cracks. No more, relax. Number 7. It is difficult to stand. Cars shake. Loose bricks fall. Buildings are slightly damaged. Hide under that table. I think the movement stopped. Number 8. Drivers cannot steer. Houses sleep on foundations. Buildings fall. Hillsides crash. She can barely move now. Number 9. Buildings collapse. Bridges and pipelines are destroyed. Large cracks form in the ground. The plaster is cracking. Number 10. New total destruction. Heavy objects are thrown in air. Ground moves in waves. The ground's moving in waves. Oh no! Oh no, Clancy's dead. Oh no, something's hit Clancy. Clancy's no longer alive because she has been hit by a heavy object. And that is why earthquakes are extremely dangerous. They can cause death from thousands to millions, and it has happened before. So everyone must be careful and know why earthquakes are so dangerous.